Hello everyone and welcome back to Penkin Plays House of Hoi4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We're back in the German Empire. Let's just keep it going. So last episode, what exactly happened? We got cut off by Portugal down here, so the Italian front is no longer available to us. We're attacking into Paris, but I don't think it's really worth our time. I'm thinking about pulling these troops out of here anyway to get ready for the big summer offensive against the Russians up here in Norway. The Norwegian front is collapsing. It will probably take a few more months and then it'll be done. You bicycle troops, just chill. I think we're gonna bring down these troops in their divisions. They can go ahead and take over the line for the tank divisions, then we can pull the tank divisions out. And I have some ideas of how to resupply them. Specifically the motorized infantry that are alongside them. Past that, I think everything else is mostly fine. You're going to get stuck as you walk through, I'm sure. Charmed. Yes, yes. Love it. Love to see it. I'd also like to see just how much stronger these divisions are than a normal infantry division. They'll have to come through and then we'll deal with it. We'll just allow things to happen. We could get some... Ottoman Empire's taking over Cyprus. Good for them. Let's do some naval torpedo tactics, I guess. Not doing anything else. Down here. Yeah, I really want these guys to get into position there before we pull them out. Because Amiens is really the defensive crux and... Oh great, they're weakening their lines here again. How lovely. But it's not really my concern. We're getting ready for an invasion of Russia. While these lines can mostly just hold still. And here, this was getting an advanced submarine hull, but I need to get this. Landing craft takes 177 days. I'm thinking an invasion of Britain will probably have to happen after we invade France, so maybe 1942, 1940, or 1941 if things go really well. But you currently... Okay, you have made it to the position. Good. In that case, Erich von Manstein, you can pull your troops out. I'll send you to the Eastern Front forces, and you can go ahead and go to... I'm going to say, go to Berlin for right now. And once you get there, I'll reassign some things to you. Specifically, as they're pulling out, they get attacked on the way out. Of course they do. These troops can take over because they have... They're more suited to a siege environment. Meanwhile, all of a sudden we have zero logistics fulfillment. That's lovely. In here, what can we do with this? Well, I did just get a new submarine hull, didn't I? So we need to build one of these. Submarine 3, torpedo tubes, obviously, torpedoes, radar, and more torpedoes. Of course. That'll be this design. Submarine type A. What do we have? We had a type VII. That's a type 7. We had a type IV. Was the type 6? Type 9? Is it just type? Is this type X? Is this just type X at this point? It might be. If I make one, it comes out as U-29. Yeah. I think I'll just call it a type X. It's very expensive compared to the rest. But with this, type X. Type X class, let's see. So it's still cheaper than this submarine, which had 42 surface detection. You will have 31 surface detection. That is good. Man, every time I record this, my throat gets so itchy. This will be fine. I think I'll still make a squadron of at least 5 of those. You with the type 7s, you are now obsolete. Type 10s are the way to go. We'll just build all of those up now, please. Thank you. And let it go. Yeah, wasn't I doing something? Yeah, right here. These troops, I need them. Specifically, I need recruitment. I'm thinking of giving my motorized division and my motorized division with panzer support just combining them. Combining them into multiple functionality. So I want you to have yourself a merry little Christmas. I want you to have the Stoogs. I want you to have medium support artillery. SP artillery, that means you'll be down in speed severely. Maybe not. Because you have that slower speed. Either I increase the speed on my panzer divisions or not. Either way, I think I want them to have the armor, but if not, this'll do. That'll do. It'll increase the attack significantly. There's the question, do I need it to have 12 kilometers per hour? Would 6 not do? Would 6 not do? But I'll give them that for now. I wanted to give them the Stug, but the Stugs just ain't fast enough. Suppose maybe I could make faster Stugs, because I have a whole bunch of Stugs in back stock. Maybe that's what I could do. I could send them over and to support the tank divisions instead. The panzer divisions. I could remove one of those, which has some amount of artillery. I'm not entirely sure how much. Give them a Stug instead. So in here, I could give them SP artillery, 50. It'll change by 150. We have 394 in backstock. Yeah, that's pretty good. So change that up. Now it's the same speed because the Stugs and the Panzer IIIs have the same speed. I think that would be okay, but we have 7 here. No, 3 here. 4 here, and then I think 3 other divisions in this army. 3 and 4. That would require 7. 7 times 5 is 350. So we have just enough that we would need. Yeah, we do. I think that's what I'll do. I'll take out one of the motorized artillery, replace it with the motorized SP. Fortunately, it does decrease our total soft attack. Decreases our defense, makes sense. Decreases our breakthrough, sad. Increases our piercing slightly. Increases our armor by a decent amount. Increases suppression somehow. Increases our weight, availability, supply use, blah blah blah. But we will save. Let's see. I forget how much was in here initially, but we'll get some artillery pieces from these divisions. They will go over into the other divisions. That should be fine. And they can make that switch. So that's now you need... Yep. And you... I guess you can stay. These are the Askari divisions from Middle Africa. In here, looking good along the whole line. And naturally, you know, come on, it's the one thing we do all the time. It's the one thing we do. Just keep trying to attack into Mulehouse. You can have siege artillery and everything. It's always worth a shot, right? You're still getting ready. Let's go ahead and watch up here. Oh, this is lovely. That's lovely. This is a Merry Christmas all around. How many divisions do you think are in there? Greater than 10, I would say. You definitely need to get your forces involved in this some way or another. Meanwhile, back over here, everything's calmed down. You actually like your attack plans on Paris. And you like your attack plans, you like your attack plans. You don't like your attack plans, but you're attacking nonetheless. You attack across the water. Give some supporting fire. Do I think we'll actually be able to break through? No, but it's worth a shot. Always worth it. Here we go. Here's my new tank divisions. Have them join this force. Yep, you got your Stugs. Nice, nice. In fact, there's so many to the point where we could probably split them up. Because we got the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And we have 2 light divisions still on the way. They're going to come out in Brandenburg. You guys still haven't done any proper exercises, but that should be fine. If I were to make a new tank army, if I were to split this in half, make a new tank army. What would be in here? You would have the Askari divisions and one other. You would have two backing you up. Who could go? We got Gunther von Kluge can lead the other force. Need a big sip. You can lead the other force. You'll have most of the... Okay. So, Manstein will have the new divisions. You'll have most of the veteran divisions and the 7th. Now, is it important to have two different units? Not really. The attack plan here is really just straight up this road. Though I guess we can have another force here. That's pretty close to Kiev. Another force here to try and break through Shoshka and Sumy and up to Kursk. Because the attack plan is still take Kursk. Let's check out you guys. You're still fine. You guys can start getting close to your positions perhaps now. Mr. von Kluge. Space out a little bit more than that. The battle plan is still take Kursk. You're doing fine with your new changed up. You, Kharkov pocket onto Kursk as well. You still need to... The third... Hey, come to think of it. I'm missing one. Did one of these die? I think one of these died at some point, because I only have... I have the first, second... I have the first, second, and third of the first division. Oh, and then I have all of the second division. I think one of the third division ended up dying, or going somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure it ended up dying. Because I have 9 infantry divisions in total, and one of those includes the Ukrainian division. So I think at some point during the attacks over here, one of them ended up being destroyed in total. Unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. In here, the attack is faltering. But, you know, it's worth a shot. You can join in the attack. You can join in the attack. It's silly. It's stupid. I love it. Look at the situation here on air. I do not know why we don't have full air superiority when they have fewer planes than us. Maybe it's a quality thing. You guys can come over here. We need planes. No, come on. Figure it out. We need planes over Central Russia. Yep. At some point... Ah, good. So this division... Got that. Dorpat. We took it. Which is also good because that gives us supply in this region. I need to get my planes out of there. And down to here. This will be the launch pad for the airborne operation portion of this mission. Pretty soon. What's this? Defend, 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 defend. You come on over. You come on over. Make sure we're defending in all ways we can. Unfortunately, they are attacking us now. Alright, go ahead and hold. Although, if it works, it works, but I don't expect it to. Here, everything else is fine. Let's double check to see if we can't have something being... hey, we got 50. I like doing it in numbers of 50. Anything else? We got 50 fighters. We're starting to make fighters very, very quick. Starting to replace them pretty well. Over here, we can push our fighters even further up. That pocket was taken care of. Come to think of it, I want to see if we were involved in that. That was the Northern Theater. Combats. 17,000 surrendered there. That might have been it. 1,000. Yeah, it was probably that 17,000 in Westlandet. Right there. Probably was. You just push it over. For some reason, Bergen is occupied by Flanders. We'll just ignore that. Trondheim has been taken. So now this whole region is just another surround waiting to happen. If we can finish this off in a relatively an even amount of time. We can use these troops on the Eastern Front. Narvik will be a bit trickier to take. We got a new research slot. That is my army tab, and I really need them. Let's see, 1941 for the LWS. A little late for that. 50% off on machine pistols. Okay, that's pretty good. We already have that. I could use some better maintenance. I could use an austerity train, but we're not really running low on trains. We're getting pretty good there. 100 and... What? Somebody just shouted. I should probably go figure out what that's about. Okay, recording once again. Yeah, that was nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. What do we need? Well, we can either get the 50% or we can get a 100% bonus there. Which ones costs more? I think they're all pretty cheap. I could get 100% ahead of time on some 1941 tech and get the medium cannon, which I think would be nice, but that would be more of a tank concern. For us, I'm thinking either 50% off this or this. I can go for that machine and pistol. And yeah, you guys can mostly just calm on down now. Talk about shots, indeed. You can just calm on down. Everything's going perfectly fine. You guys can just chill. Chillax. Chill. What is this? Resistance to occupation. What is it? Is that what that sound means? It's a Holland resistance to occupation. We already have military governors in this region, so I don't know what else you want from me. I got unrun naval battles. Oh, defeat in the English Channel. Is it though? Oh, because... Oh. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is because how to explain this. So what I think is happening here is that there's the 3 naval zones. There's the screen zone, the battle line zone, and the carrier zone, and I think it weights them accordingly. So I think that it's like, oh well, you sunk a convoy, therefore the convoy is in zone 3 and not in the battleships in zone 2. So you lost more. Clearly, it's a defeat. This is clearly a defeat. Yeah, thanks, game. Yeah, I'm sure that's a defeat. This is a victory, despite the fact that we lost the Waldersi, my Waldusi. But yeah, this is clearly a victory. We destroyed their entire navy that came out to meet us. And now we're basically able to do whatever we want. We can also see their coast, and it's not very strongly held. So I think after we make our summer push, so let's keep going for that, because I want to, at the very least, start the summer push, if not get it all the way through. And you just so close to getting that last division up and ready. Last regiment. You got the contacts. But that was with you, so I'm not really sure what to do with that. I got 2 new agents now. I'm thinking, why not? We're focusing all our efforts on Russia. Let's focus on Russia. Let's get as much as we can over them. Look over here. Still good. I'm sure we're having some issues now with supply in this area because we pulled our supplies out. Yeah, just starving troops everywhere. Maybe we want to let them take over some of these places again, because we have no way of really getting them. You know, we do have a way. We do potentially have a way. Is we could just build a little supply base there. And that would be done by July. It took a month of sitting there, but we'll be done. Our tanks are starting to arrive, ready for the push. Maybe it would be better just to get on a single road down there. Where is... Okay, so it's... No, it's more spread out. It's there, and all the way through. Okay. That was economic. Things we could do economic-wise. We could get atomic research, but I don't think that's really the case. Definitely want to get that. You. We also got some new intelligence agency stuff. We could go anti-partisan. Oh, that's something I could do with one of these extra agents that are just chilling out here. Building in Moscow. How about you do some root out resistance against Amsterdam? Just go and do that. Please and thank you. Meanwhile, you are ready, but I don't really know what I want to send you to do exactly. I could send you to do Air Force stuff. You are technically a carrier fleet. Not too sure about that. You're just chilling. In here, we got supplies, we got everything else. Let's let it go. I got this force. Okay, you're good. Get him over there. Still waiting on... What's this? I can do something? I can build something? Oh, I can build mechanized now. Ooh. That's neat. Gonna want some mechanized starting to be built. Put those on pretty high planning. You. Still waiting on you. Still waiting on those tank divisions, but they'll be out in 10 days. Okay. You'll be done before then, too. And how are you guys doing? Faring? You actually love your plan. You, lesser so. But it might just be because you actually have to deal with some armor in your way. Qing government does not like us. How about we focus in specifically just there. Focus on taking to Kursk. Focus in. Because you like yours a bit more. Want you guys... Ah, there you go. There you go. Off of that plan. Now then. In the invasion of Kursk... Because it's not just Kursk, but we can also take Orel and Bryansk behind them, and that'll collapse the entire Ukrainian front. There'll be nothing to supply them. So we can land some troops next to Kursk, some next to Orel, some next to Bryansk. Let me just look in here. You two, go ahead and merge. Make it out of 50 now. Just keep going. You have a great range. You can get to Orel, you can get to Bryansk, you can get to Kursk. And there should be no conflictions of air support because there is no air support, so... Just going through this. Effectively speaking, the Ukrainian division will just act as the 3rd regiment in the 3rd division. So you here... I want your... What's the issue? Oh, right. You guys, stop your mission. I want you... 2nd division. How should I do this? 1st division. You'll take the position at... Excuse me? Excuse me. You're here, right? You're chilling? You're being chilling? Excuse me? I would like to use your goods and services, sir. I'd like to go... There we go. This is the 2nd division. 2nd division will go first. They'll land next to Kursk. Behind Kursk to begin with, because I don't expect anyone to be there. And they'll fight their way into Kursk. I don't expect anybody to be there. You. And you. The 1st division will land at Orel, next to the other forces too, so that's helpful. Orel, and then one there, and then one on that all-important air base. Then the 3rd division with the Ukrainians, they will land at Bryansk. Maybe I should send the Ukrainians in to reclaim Kursk, but, you know, I'm already drawing this up. You go there, you go around it. We don't expect anybody on the far side. We cannot see a thing past you, so just go ahead and do that. I don't know if it would be better to split these up or not, but I will. Split them up. Now get in position, get ready. We got... Iceland has joined the 3rd International. Iceland? What is wrong with you? We're not at war with you yet, but why are you hitching your wagon to a dying cause? Don't particularly see them winning anytime soon. You get in there, defend, get in there, defend. I should say, oh, it's a dying cause, and then I'm not really paying attention. You have so much concentration of forces for what amounts to very little lines. So I'm going to push you over to there. I'm going to push you over. I'm going to take a call, because everybody, it is Annoy Pen Kitten Day. You guys, yeah, you guys come over. No, you actually do need to come over, though. Hey bud. You do need to come over, though. Attack there, still fine. From Mulehouse, they really are only attacking next to us. That's the thing, even though I'm preparing in the east, I still very much need to focus over here sometimes. Because they're not a fully beaten enemy. There we go, though. With that in, you come in there, you take over their positions, you take over their positions. Everything should be fine and dandy in the world. They're trying to attack us here in Picardy, called the Picardy Pocket. The Picardy Pocket. But I got too many troops for you. Back over here. Everything's looking good. You don't like your attack. You like your attack. You guys coming out yet or what? Just 2 more days. 2 more days and we can do that. Any progress toward... Oh, we're not even doing Russia. We're doing the other place. Well, okay then. That's not going to happen anytime soon. You just chill there then. Every now and again I need to check on my other fronts. Just to make sure they're not all trapped. This will be a nice little surround. Too bad I'm not going to be there to pay attention to it. And this force, yeah, these forces are completely cut off. Not in a bad way, it's just we're not going to be in the action. But then again, we don't need to be in the action. These troops can have a long, needed vacation, if all am I concerned. You got the Ascaris, so you got the Stugs. You like your position. I could really use some more motorized divisions. And somehow I have 4 million stockpiled manpower. Don't know how that happened. I'm not even trying to make it happen that way. It just is. There we go. There's a new divisions. One there. One there. Get a move on. Let's pull in as many planes as we can from other areas. Now you guys can't really bother. You're still wrapping up that position. You're still fighting there. You're still fighting there. You know what? We're not fighting down here at all in any reasonable sense. So I'll bring them over. Don't do logistic strikes. Don't do that. Just join in on the party. Yeah, everything there is going fine. I thinks. Your attack plane is really kind of far over. Could really push you in a bit. If I look at these armies. You still love your attack plan though, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your enthusiasm. We could get more... Could I get, before we start, a land auction? We cannot. Maybe. I'm always spending that stuff on new divisions and other things. Some such. Ain't got time for that. You guys, get ready to land. Are they there yet? No, they're still coming. Still coming. Gotta watch over here for them. We can let it go. Oh, and Ottomans have taken over Najd. How lovely. Ooh! No, that's glorious battle. That right there. Glorious battle. We got a Focke-Wulf. We got another thing. Well, we got the Focke-Wulf. Okay, what do we need next? Attack bombers? For more invasion planning? I could. What? What? German I didn't filter. Oh, because I got army experience. We can get the Barma group in. We can get air bases. Don't really need those. I could get synthetic rubbers, fortifications. We could. New destroyer fleet. Listen to radar. That might be nice. Denetz versus Raider. Chief of Navy, submarine attack versus... Sure, I'll go with that one. feel like it's a bit late for that, but in here, you know, I feel like we're in the situation where I just need to put out so many planes that I cannot take the hit from pulling out my pulling out the BF-109s yet, so I'll just make a new force here and pull out these. Oh, hey, those didn't go where I wanted them to. Did they go now? No. Now I need to figure out where they went. And some of them went here. You don't need quite that much. Yeah, now you're there. Now you can keep going. And in here, I'll just say that you're still fine. And now we can go back to normal things. Like that. And that. Construction. That's still coming up in the world. Fair enough. Wait for some of these guys to get into position. Wait. Poltava's going to be a fun fight. You could get a new attack plan. Mr. Frederick Paulus. You could get... Yeah, that'd be fine. I just want to make sure I have enough here to make sure I can do a last stand. And I can also do a force attack here. That takes 19. You take 22. 19 plus 22 is about 40. We have 57. Plus the 9 that'll cost. We should have just enough. Did I say 57? I said 40. I meant 47. You keep annoying me with your presence. Just make more submarines? No, wait. Make more of those. Make more of those, and these. Be 10 of those, 10 of those, and 10 of those. Call me in the morning. Until then, I also noticed that I needed some tungsten. And I really want to kick off this invasion. So you guys are getting ready. But you just arrived. You would have arrived ahead of time and have already gotten into position. Good. Seems fine. Double check over here. Double check up here. Good, you have taken care of that. I will leave the Narvik situation to someone else, because I do not care. You and your forces, you can go ahead and get a Petrograd front up and running. To try and take it from that direction. Go ahead and go. That's the Northern Theater. Well, you can just join the Eastern Front Theater. And I can pull in my planes that were over here, because they are no longer needed. We need some attack power there. Attack power. Double check that I have... Yep, got enough there. Where I can make some more fighters and set them on exercise. Everything's good in the world. Who's attacking? It's an Azerbaijani unit. Don't get in my way. Now then, we want to attack with you and you, first and foremost. Get them on force attacks, get them on a force attack. Your forces. It's all about that push to Kursk. Your forces, it's Sumy and then Kursk. Go. Looking good, looking good. And while that's going, we land, we drop it down. One's in. Oh no. Somebody reinforced. Another's in. Kursk is unfortunately secured. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this one's in the wrong position. I need to get them in the correct position. Come on. Another dropped, and Urel is holding. They're all starting with 0 organization, so they need some time to get ready. You're holding. Go, go. You can go that way. You are actually taking off of Kursk, which I like. And oh no. Go away. Are these forces pushing in? They are. I'm unhappy for you to break off and go that way and secure that unit. No, I want you to go there. Just go, go, go. Your forces are pushing in, but they are weak now. We're running on low. attack with all other forces in the area, including them. Because now that the area is open, we can push through. You attack that way. Orel needs to be taken. Bryansk needs to be taken. Now that they've all landed, we can switch my planes over to air supply in this region. Need to hold. Go ahead and hold in all places. Kursk has been taken. Good, lovely. You'll love to see it. You're through. Go that way. Now we have Bryansk is the next to fall. Orel is the next to fall. We're through, buddies. We're through. And now... now it's really just a question of getting these troops up and through, because let's check on this, up and through to, say, Tula. Pretty much. Some of you open up the bridge a bit further. Go on through, go on to Orel, go on to Tula. You just hold the positions as best you can. These troops just push on, push on, push. You don't even have a position anymore. Okay, it's something like Orel onto Tula would be your attack plan. Your attack plan, you've already broken through to a great extent. Now your attack plan is pretty much here, onto Tula again. And you, it really just amounts to defend this pocket. Defend this pocket with your lives. And maybe attack this unit while it's here, because it's weak and you can do that. You attack that way. One of you break off and attack these guys. Probably shouldn't have been that division. That division's kind of the wrong division to do that with, and now it's stuck into battle anyway. In here, lovely. You, no stopping, straight onto Tula. You, Bryansk needs to be taken. I don't know why you guys stopped. Someone's got to take it. That someone's going to be me. In here, I'm thinking send at least some of these divisions forward into there. Divisions. Those are planes. I was confused with divisions with planes. You straight on till morning. Maybe even break off and take Lidobesk. Come to think of it, right next to Lidobesk is also an important supply hub that supplies the southern area. If I take there, they'll have to go further around. You, straight on to Kaluga. Tula's about to be taken, but you are out of gas, so I'll just make you hold in Tula. Your attack plan is already pushed through. Straight on to Moscow, mayhaps? Perhaps? No, wait, that was your attack plan. And you're already there. You don't go there, you go to Lidobesk area. You and your forces, you, because Tula's already taken now, you go to Moscow. Go on and on and on. Go ahead and take it. Bryansk was unable to be taken. And with these troops, it's unlikely that's going to be. Make sure we can defeat what we can. These guys are still being mopped up. Bielograd is being taken. You need to come this way. Look at the rest of the front. More hard fighting than I would like, but it is what it is. This is my... Ah, yes, this force. This is my tank unit. So I want them to have that. You and Tula. Maybe with a Lidobesk. Attack that way. Take them out. Just push on through. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode. Just because of the situation we're in. I want you to go to Kaluga. One of you's got to take this spot. Bryansk is not falling. You're not falling. Some of these positions are holding though. So long as we are not, surrounded, we should be fine. Should be fine. Famous last words. Tula was left unoccupied, probably a mistake. Lidobesk is about to be taken. Glorious. Now, Lidobesk, we would not be able to supply from our region unless we were to take up to Moscow. So you might as well just switch off and go straight to Moscow then. You attack that way. You come this way and go up that railroad. You go this way. You just hold in Litovsk. You... Have we taken these forces out yet? No, it's still going. Double check that we haven't been breached on this side. We have not. Have our troops landed? Yes, they have. Don't attack here, though. In this area. I set you to attack, but that was mostly a distraction. It's still just this attack against capital. You attack where applicable. Anyone else? You. We've outgrown our attack plan significantly. Attack more generally. Yeah, seems about right. We'll have to reshape our lines once they solidify. Until then, it's all about taking positions. Bryansk still will not fall. And you are severely injured. Ethiopia has declared war. Hold. Hold. Probably have to pull out of Bryansk. Unable to take it. That's fine. Push on, push on. Kaluga. We're still pushing up from Kaluga. That position at Litovsk. Take it. Take it back. We have a massive line right here. Eritrea revolt is just not being defended. You attack there, take there. Let's double check our lines here. Your lines, get rid of them. Okay, see, that's the problem. I want your lines to go at least up to here and push in this way. Your lines, I want you at least from their position over back down to here, going this way. Generally, you love your plans because you just got into position, so go ahead and take it. Go ahead. These guys will fall anyway. Don't need to worry about them too much. You doing the Lord's work. Litovsk, unlikely to hold on to Litovsk. Should probably retreat with them. But it's an important place to hold. I would say it's an important place to hold. Up through here. Let's see if any of these Orel has not. Kursk has, but Orel has not, so we're not getting our supply through there. In here, we don't need anyone else in this region. We need them all up here. We need them all up there. As for you, maybe form up around Bryansk if things go well. Because I got some troops up there. They're doing their best to try and hold. You know, come to think of it, that might be a better use of my time. Just like hold this general area. With these troops, still have a lot of troops here that need to be restationed. You could probably take over some of the response there. But up until then, Orel, we do have the line straight up to Orel. What's this? Some railways need this path for remaining days, 6 days. Fair enough. Fair enough. Running out of supply. Doing our best. Litovsk is holding just barely. Well, the Litovsk rail station, which we do not have any supply to, but it's holding. You need 6 more days to get supply in. Nothing's happening here. We're not paying attention to over there. Over here, you know, I mean, these divisions could probably take out this position. The grand attack through the center. Not able to take all the way to Moscow, but we were able to take pretty far without running out. We started at Kharkov, managed to take all the way to Kaluga in that assault. Yeah, I would say at this point, I'd say the assault is pretty much dead in the water. And elsewhere, we now need to get ourselves... Cancel order. Oh, Tula is an important position here. It needs how many more days? Well, supply from capital. Yeah, but when will it be ready? You're going to be ready in 3 days. You don't have a significant difference there. It's definitely going to be a Tula attack onto Moscow. So we're going to bring in these troops. Your troops are going to go for Tula, straight on to Moscow. Your troops defend Litebsk, even if we're under the situation where that pocket might not hold. And in here, construction. Litebsk is just not available for us, so I'm going to bring in some supply from this side. Yes. Which will need to be built. And that'll be completed in a month. Then we can have another go at it. Up until then, just defend, just hold. And Bryansk would be really good to be able to take, but we're not there yet. Need to wait 3 days, and then we'll be able to. Everybody else halt their attacks. I'm sure we've made good ground in other locations, but this has been the main charge. Now we need to hold the things that we've taken. Hold. Hold. And we're going to run out of supply very soon. Until you get supply in. Yep. Okay, now you have supply. Now you're through. Now supply is getting to Tula. Sadly, Bryansk was not taken. Bryansk would have been a good get, but it is not in the cards for us. As for us, we're going to push these planes forward to here, because that is in supply regions, to better supply the forces of the Tula pocket. Now then, you resupply, reshape, do whatever you need. We'll push on to Moscow. I could do another drop. Oh man, the 3rd Division, they always get the worst situations. They always get the hardest fights. They never get just a day off in their lives. We'll go ahead and join in that, the second unit. Do your best to try and take Bryansk. We'll re-attack there. You are just... Oh, did we lose it? No, we still hold it. The position is right there. And we are doing our best to come and build up that railroad. It'll take a month to do. But in that time, we should be able to make some progress here. Yes. Straight up across. Get us up to Sportko, wherever that is. Go ahead and attack. Do what you need to. We'll just do a more pointed attack this time. I won't have the air landings or whatever. Speaking of which, we could have you guys. You attack, you attack. Could have the... It's not a bad plan, actually. Have them more focused. Now we're going straight to Moscow. That is the main capital of their supply. So you have to attack that way, sacrifice yourself, and go that way. Now it's dinner time. Well, with that, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode, and we'll hopefully take Moscow. See you guys then. Bye-bye.